All right, hello and welcome back to Newbreed Film Reviews. We are here on episode 69, David's favorite number. And
Hey, I wasn't going to crack any bad jokes, but you went
told me
there.
he wasn't going to crack bad jokes, so I'm just like, get it out of the way now, you know? So you got me, Brian, on the podcast, and Dave. And we wanted to hop on and get one in there talking about the new Batman vs. Superman trailer. I think this is the third trailer that just dropped a couple days ago. We want to give our impressions on what that's going to be. And me and Dave, I did a solo review on Jessica Jones when I started watching a couple episodes in, but we both finished the entire first season, so we wanted to touch on that. And then we'll talk about just kind of like random things that are happening in the comic book movie TV show / world. You know, we'll bullshit for you for the rest of it. But main two things we're going to talk about is those. So if you guys follow our Facebook, you can already see how Dave feels about this trailer. So I guess I'll give my first impression, and then you can give your impression, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as amped about it anymore as I was initially throughout the whole process. I think less is more. The fact that they gave us all this extra stuff. I mean, I really wasn't sold on Lex Luthor. What's his name?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg is not a Lex Luthor. You know who I would love to play Lex Luthor? Like a young Kevin Spacey. He'd be like a perfect Lex Luthor.
But he played Lex Luthor, dude. He played him in Superman
Smallville,
Returns.
Right?
Nope. Superman Returns. I say Bryan Cranston. And Bryan Cranston was already bald in Breaking Bad.
That's true.
Dude, he would have been a boss Lex Luthor.
That would have been sweet. But he's not from the trailer he looks cheesy and corny, and he's just not that
bad.
Lex Luthor is menacing, you know, like he's supposed to be like he is a human, but he's supposed to be like an arch enemy to Superman. He's supposed to be able to take down Superman because he's smart enough and he's witty enough to be able to do it, and he doesn't come across that way. He comes across as a little tiny punk, you know.
Lex Luthor is Superman's Joker. Like
that's what I mean. Yeah,
he is like probably like top 10 of like all-time comic villains, like Doctor Doom, Joker, Lex Luthor, Apocalypse, you know, like these are like great villains. Kingpin, Hobgoblin, like all these like iconic comic villains, and poor casting, man. Just absolutely poor casting.
I mean, from the trailer it looks really cheesy. If he knocks it out of the park, I'll eat sand, you know, but it doesn't look that way. But let me give you a big scope on what I think about it. We had talked about it before, I think, and we had said that they're going to try to cram Justice League down our throat from this movie. Like, they could take a whole movie and really kind of devote it towards Batman and Superman and kind of developing the story behind them. But I think what they're going to try to do is just try to, like, shove Justice League down our throat at the end of this movie and then prompt the other movie. And they're just going to try to build all those things, and they're going to try to, like, drop everything so that it makes it so, like, that's already in place. And I think it's going to make the movie, you know, pull away from the movie. And I was thinking Ben Affleck was kind of bad. I'm super negative. I'm so excited. I guarantee you, opening night or opening weekend, I'm still going to go see it. I promise you that. Mm-hmm. But I was like super stoked on Ben Affleck as well. But I don't like the Batman voice. The trailer was kind of sick how he's talked, but now you hear him talk more.
Gil called him the T-Pain Batman voice.
He is, dude. T-Pain. He sounds auto-tuned. He's in auto-tuned, yeah.
What's T-Pain's song sound like? Buy you a drink.
Yeah. All auto-tuned. Yeah, bad. But that's my overall. I mean, like, great visuals. I think it's going to be a stunning action movie. I think it's going to be great that way. It's going to be an enjoyable watch, but is it going to be a top movie of next year that I was thinking? It's a must-see for me next year, but it's not going to be a top movie in my opinion.
Well, I just want to cover this important fact since we're on episode 69. Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman.
You had to bring that up,
dude,
right?
I gotta bring Gal Gadot. Dude, I was a Gal Gadot
Be humble, yeah. Be
hater.
Humble right now.
I was a Gal Gadot hater. I was like, this chick is too twiggy. She's not buff enough. I wanted Gina Carano to play Wonder Woman. And I still would pick Gina Carano. But I gotta say, that's a fine-looking woman.
Fine-looking woman.
Dude, she looks... When she, like, popped out with that shield and was, like, the hair's flowing and I was like, ooh wee, like, look at Wonder Woman. Like, Batman and Superman better, like, they better know what's up and try to, like, get her number or something. Batman was like, you know her? Like, she came with you or something like that? And Soup's like, no.
Yeah.
You better get to know her.
Yeah.
Anyway, all jokes aside, she looked great as Wonder Woman. I may eat crow on that one. She may pull it off.
Yeah.
My first pick
There you
is
go.
still
That's the right
Carano.
terminology I was thinking that you always say. I'm gonna eat crow.
Eat crow.
I said eat sand.
Eat crow. Pound sand. Yeah, the trailer, dude. I think DC they're like in desperation mode. Because I feel like they have something to prove, like, because Green Lantern was, like, underwhelming with Ryan Reynolds. And I don't blame him. I like him. I thought he was cool as Green Lantern, like Hal Jordan. The movie was just, like, crappy. So, when you compare DC to Marvel, for the most part, Marvel crushes DC. That's just me, though. I did like
From
Man of Steel.
movie aspects, yeah.
Yeah, movie aspect.
The Nolan franchise, though, was really good.
Yeah, those were cool. But, you know, movie-wise, definitely Marvel has the edge. And here's my thing. Like, DC's obviously trying to copy Marvel. If you're going to copy Marvel, copy Marvel. Be a good copier. Don't be a trendy copier. Because what they're trying to do is, instead of doing installment movies of like Green Lantern, Superman, Batman, Cyborg, Flash, they're not doing installments. They're just like putting them in your face in one shot, bam, like Aquaman, Superman, like in one movie. And it's like they're copying the Marvel formula, but they're not dragging it out in multiple movies. And I think that's where they're going to screw up.
They're not building the story. That's the problem. They're not building the atmosphere. They're just like they're going to throw us the Justice League at the end of this movie and say, okay, here we go. Justice League movie coming up next. You know what I mean?
Dude, they're doing it in reverse. They want to do Justice League and they're going to do separate movies. Like, after you see Flash on screen, you're going to be like, oh, Flash movie. Oh, a Green Lantern movie. I think they're backwards, man. Like, they're doing it on purpose, obviously, to be different, but I don't think they're making a smart decision. Dude, honestly.
Are you excited still? Like, you're going to go see it, definitely.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude, for sure. I'm a big time Superman, Batman dork. But we have a third reviewer on the podcast.
Sorry, that is my son in the background. Just got out of a bath, and he hates being changed. So he's in the other room with the door closed, and you can still hear him. I apologize.
He's hating on us.
He said he wasn't too fond of the new Batman Superman trailer, so he just wanted to put his little 2 cents in, you know.
Yeah, dude. As far as like Batman versus Superman, honestly, that's a big enough attraction. You don't have to add Aquaman. You don't have to add Wonder Woman. Let's you know, well, I don't even know what the word is. Let's just like have fun with that movie. Like, there's no need to add more. That's already like epic. That's like Jason versus Michael Myers. That's like, you know, like some epic battle. And that was good enough for me, man. And then, you know, if you want to throw little Easter eggs, like, fine, you know, but they're doing too much too soon. And to stop ranting, I'm just going to hate on Jesse Eisenberg real quick. Terrible Lex Luthor, man. Like, I'm sorry. And it may not be his fault. That's like his like, you know, the way he delivers characters, like on screen, like kind of nerdy, you know, that's like his thing, his MO, whatever. But whoever told him it's a good idea to do that for Lex Luthor, they need to get fired. Like, he's going to get shit on so bad, dude. He's already getting shitted on.
He already is. Yeah, he already is.
You know, a dorky, nerdy Lex Luthor. Come on.
Well, let's, not to cut you off. If you want to keep going on him, go ahead, keep going on him.
Just like a few things,
go ahead.
With the trailer.
No, I was saying with Jesse Eisenberg because I wanted to comment on, I think the rest of the cast was well picked. I was a pro supporter of Ben Affleck, I think, for Batman. Gil was hating, right? And Paul was hating?
No, Gil was a Batman, Affleck
Oh, that's right.
lover. Paul's the hater, dude.
Paul was the hater, yeah.
Was really hating at first, but I think he came around.
But I like Henry Cavill as Superman. I think he plays a good Superman. I think Ben Affleck is good for an old kind of beat up Batman.
Rollick.
And Wonder Woman I think is good too. Yeah, so
Jason Momoa.
So I think they did casting.
Yeah, Jason Momoa is going to be a cool Aquaman. I can see it already. a
He's
very
just imposing. He's just
He's a
imposing to
beast,
look at.
dude.
Yeah, he is.
He's a big dude, man.
He's a dude I would not want to run into in an alley. You know.
No, he's definitely he has some presence about him. Ben Affleck got jacked for Batman. That's how I
He
want to
got
see Batman.
super jacked. Yeah.
That's how I want to see Batman, dude. 225, 230, jacked muscle. He's like peak human, man. That's Batman. He's like about as fit as a guy can get, like jacked, you know. And so the teaser trailer, it kind of freaked me out because like initially like I didn't like the vibe. Because to me, when Batman's hands were like tied over his head in the sand, that desert scene, he was like in a cave or something.
Where like those people are down in like that tunnel.
Temple.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked,
or temple or whatever.
dude, he looked doofy to me. Like his facial expressions under the mask, his eyes all bugging out. Like it looked overplayed and just doofy. I'm like, I'm scared. I don't know what to think about this. And then the full trailer came out. And I don't got no problems with Ben Affleck. I think he's great still. He's looking good. Henry Cavill, like you said, is awesome. Jesse Eisenberg, terrible Lex Luthor. Gal Gadot looks good. Doomsday looked like crap. I'm sorry.
He looked like the Thing from Fantastic Four, just not as rocky.
Dude, he looked like the Thing with like eczema or rosacea or some kind of skin condition. He looked like a mutated ET on steroids.
Yeah.
That's what he had, like weird toaster head. I can't even.
You remember that PS3 game, like Little Big Planet? You know, like where it had those like characters that are like weird looking with big heads. Like that's what you're reminding me of.
He didn't look good. Classic Doomsday from the comics has like spikes coming out all over the place, but I do think he's gonna mutate in the movie. Because, like, as you kill him and beat on him, he, like, morphs and stuff and gets more menacing.
You think they're going to bring back General Zod from Back to Life?
I don't
see him, like, in a body bag. They, like, unzip him and...
I think they use his Zod's DNA to make Doomsday. That's
okay.
What I figured. I would love to see Zod back. Like, because I think Michael Shannon was awesome as General Zod. He wasn't better than the original Zod. Kneel before Zod. He wasn't from the Christopher Reeve movies, but
yeah.
He was cool. So yeah, dude, to shut up because I've been talking. Even with the second trailer and everything I saw, I'm worried. I got my gripes, but I'm still gonna go see it.
Me too.
Regardless, like you know why? I'm gonna be completely honest. It's not for Henry Cavill. It's not for Doomsday. It's not for it's for Batman. I want to see Batman. Like, let's just be real. Superman is up there, but Batman is Batman. He's just like the main attraction to me.
He is. And I think that, you know, even though, like, I think we'll all still be okay with it. There's not a single Batman movie that's really like a bad one, except for George Clooney's. That was really, really, really bad Batman.
Dude, I don't like any of those colorful Batmans. Like Val Kilmer's, George Clooney didn't care.
He was okay with Val Kilmer's one. It wasn't too bad, but George Clooney was way too like over the top with Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy.
I didn't like any of those, dude. I like Tim Burton's, the first one and second one, Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
The Nolan ones were good. I still say to this day, you hear me, people, I'm going to say this on record because I'm not ashamed of this. Michael Keaton is the greatest Batman, and I will stand by that.
So who's second place?
Second place, it's got to be Bale. It's got to be Bale, but we'll see what happens with Affleck. I have asthma, people. I'm sorry. It's kind of cold right now.
He's risking his life right now because he's dying of coughing fits. Right now. So, but he's still wanting to get on and talk to you guys. That's how dedicated he is.
Yes, sacrificing my life for you.
Sacrifice.
That's kind of my cue to stop talking. So
yeah, I'll take over. You take a rest. Drink a little tea.
Yep.
So,
can I plug Yogi Tea, our future? That's not really our sponsor, but I probably can't even say that or else we're going to get in trouble. But to the people listening, if you like tea, I know it's a movie podcast, but let me just drop this one. I like tea. There's a tea called Yogi Tea, Yogi, and it's a hazelnut vanilla. You're welcome.
I think that pretty much covers the Batman vs Superman trailer. I think that we're gonna be able to. I don't know if they're gonna release another one. When's it supposed to come out? Let me see. Hold on one sec.
Dude, a while from now.
I know. I just want to get the exact date. It's next year at some point. Let me see the date. That March actually. So it's only 3 months, 4 months from now.
Oh, damn.
That's not bad. They already got kind of everything in place. Zack Snyder is coming back to be the director. The action's going to be over the top and crazy. And then I think Nolan didn't come back, I don't think, as the producer. Let me look right now. But multiple writers, and usually what happens with multiple writers when it goes into place, they have 5 writers. So when you have 5 writers in a room, like we talked about on the last podcast when we were talking about the short film, is that when you have one writer, that one writer is able to kind of focus their story and nobody's going to be able to take it away from them. But you have 5 writers on the movie, and with the 5 writers, they're going to be sitting in a room throwing ideas back and forth, and it's just going to be like, oh yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. So that's usually what kind of happens. But I think that's about it. You got anything else you want to say? Batman vs Superman, or you want to move on?
No, dude. I think I'm pretty good with that topic. I think we covered enough.
I read the other day though that they acknowledge that Wonder Woman, obviously she's in the trailer, but Aquaman's going to be there. And I also heard the other day that they're going to do an Easter egg for Flash in the movie. So they're just throwing them all in.
Yeah, I hope they pick a new Flash. I'm not sure who they're going to cast, but
the kid on the show is kind of cheesy.
Dude, no, man. He's too young looking to me.
We sound like haters. We sound like DC movie haters and show haters.
Dude, I'm old enough to remember the original Flash show. It was like in the 90s, and that dude was jacked. He looked like a superhero. It was the Barry Allen Flash. I forgot the actor's name, and I'm too lazy to look it up right now. Truth be told, but he was jacked, man, and he looked like a superhero. This kid looks, I don't know, man. He doesn't do it for me.
Before we move on, like we want to talk about Jessica Jones, but have you watched Gotham?
No,
have you checked out the show? So I've gotten through like the first season of Gotham, and it's really cool in regards to the fact that it kind of tells you all the origin stories of all the villains in Gotham. And it also shows Batman like as a kid and how he starts slowly becoming Batman, and how Catwoman is like a little kid with him, and Poison Ivy's a little kid with him. And then everybody else is villains, like Penguin is becoming a kingpin. Joker is a kid as well, so meaning like he's the same age as Batman. They show Joker in the movie. Actually, it really wasn't Joker. There was a kid that was playing the role of Joker, but he ended up not being Joker, I guess, later on in episodes, which I'm not caught up there yet. But it had that dark, gritty feel to it. I liked a lot of the characters, and I liked how they were doing it. So I think that DC was doing a good job with telling that origin story right there. And I think they're on like the 4th season now. Let me see. But Ben Kingsley is like the main guy, and he plays Gordon, and I think he does a great job too. So 44 episodes, yeah. Yeah,
he's the older bald guy. He was in Selfless, I think, and he's been in tons of movies. He played Gandhi.
Oh, no.
Not Ben Kingsley?
Ben McKenzie, sorry.
Oh, you said Kingsley.
I did.
Yeah.
No, but he's good too. So, but I haven't checked out the Flash show. I watched like 1 or 2 episodes, and it's kind of like cheesy, like little kiddish.
Yeah, but, Gil likes it, I think.
Yeah, but I like
same thing with
Gotham.
Arrow.
I just never went back to it, but it's definitely good to check out if you guys want to kind of expand yourself in the DC universe and see how Batman came to be and his origin story of all the villains that come into play. It's a pretty cool watch.
Yeah, I gave Arrow like 1 episode.
Me too.
A shot, and I didn't grasp me. I was like, not gritty enough.
No. All right, so let's move on to Jessica Jones. Me and you both finished Jessica Jones overall. If I could summarize it, I started watching it because it was a new Netflix original series. It kind of was the same people that did Daredevil. Daredevil was an awesome show, so I wanted to kind of follow it up. And I was drawn in completely into the episode. Like I just kind of like binge watched the whole thing, probably in like a week and a half. And Kristen Ritter, plays the lead actress, like I said in my solo review. And she kind of looked familiar because I saw her she plays in Breaking Bad for a bunch of episodes against Jesse. She was his girlfriend, who, spoiler for you, chokes on her own vomit and dies. And Mr. White lets her die.
Still sexy.
But she does a great job carrying the story. She is very fine looking woman. And
yeah, she's cute.
It's cool. They actually announced that they're going to be doing the Defenders TV series starting next year. So, Dave, I'm going to lean on you heavily as far as the comic book background on this. This is a Marvel show, so we're switching from DC to Marvel now. But overall, I liked it. It got all the way to the end of the episode. Not to spoil anything, the main villain is badass, and his power is badass, and he uses, not to ruin it, because I'm not spoiling anything, but he uses mind control. That's his main thing. And the way he uses mind control to really manipulate people is kind of crazy. And to think about when you're walking down the street that somebody could just go and tell you to do something and you just go do it and you have to go do it without being able to cognitively change your mind is scary. That's scary, scary power to go up against. So.
Yeah, Kilgrave, he's really cool, man. The actor who played him is David Tennant. And, he uses powers like in really creative ways. Cause I was like watching a show thinking like, how would I use this? And he had like, fail safes and, contingency plans, like with people around him. Like he was a very crafty villain and, great performance by David Tennant. I think he actually did better than, what's the actor who played, Kingpin in Daredevil? Crap. He came out in, Full Metal Jacket. Big
Dafoe?
dude. No. William Dafoe's the little guy that was in Platoon. He, I can't even think of this guy's name. This is so sad. He's actually a really good actor. He was in Law and Order.
Oh, Vincent,
D'Onofrio.
Yes.
Yeah, he did a better job.
Yeah.
He did a better job than Vincent D'Onofrio to me, like, as far as, like, a villain, like, on screen. Mm-hmm. Kristen Ritter's fun. I think she's cute. She's easy on the eyes, which helps her as far as the show. Cause who wouldn't want to look at a good-looking woman, like, on screen? You know what I mean?
Kicking ass,
like,
too.
Yeah, so it helps. And
she puts Black Widow to shame.
Yeah. Like Bryce said, they're gonna, bring like the Defenders, like, on screen, which is like Iron Fist, which is like this like martial arts super expert, which Scott Adkins would be an awesome Iron Fist. I don't know who they're going to cast, but there's Luke Cage. He has like impervious skin. He's like super strong.
Which he's already introduced into the show.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Daredevil is obviously going to be mixed into this Jessica Jones world if they continue the series, which I know they will. And my personal favorite, which he's not part of any group or affiliation, he's just a badass by himself, the Punisher. They cast John Bernthal as the Punisher. He wasn't my first pick, but he definitely is a good actor, and he's gritty.
Shane from The Walking Dead, for anybody that doesn't know his name directly, from the first season of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, he was also in Fury, and he's been in a few movies. He's making a good name for himself. He's definitely got the acting chops, and he's got that gritty quality. I'm a little worried it wasn't my first pick, but, I mean, we'll see. I saw little screenshots of him, like on set. He looks pretty badass.
I think he can do it.
I don't care for his haircut, but his haircut looks funny.
I'm behind him. I think he's got like that hollow stare that he can do, and he's got that the way he carries and conducts himself. I think he can pull off a good Punisher.
Yeah. We'll see, man. I mean, I don't really have a bad feeling about it. He just wasn't like my first pick.
He'll be a new one as far as all the Punishers that we've seen so far. He'll be like kind of a new version. He's not going to be Dolph Lundgren. He's not going to be
Dolph's my favorite.
I know. And then, wow, I'm like,
Thomas Jane.
yeah, I was about to try. I was trying to find his name, and I'm bad with names tonight.
Ray Stevenson is the other guy.
That's the only one I
which he
didn't
had
see. I didn't see that
the
one.
height and build.
Mm-hmm. He's the one
Warzone
that
was
kind of looks more like Frank Castle.
kind of. I mean, it was like more cartoony.
Yeah.
I still, I enjoyed it on some level because it's the Punisher, but it definitely. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a good movie by any stretch. It was just,
Entertaining.
It was kind of. I mean, it was a letdown for me. But I did like Thomas Jane as the Punisher. I would have loved for him to come back. He would have been great.
He was pulling
Dolph
for it.
Lundgren's my
He wanted
favorite.
to come back for it. He did that short, what's it called, Dirty Laundry. If you look it up, he produced and kickstarted and funded his own short on YouTube called Dirty Laundry, where he plays the Punisher again. And Ron Perl from Sons of Anarchy's in the short too, so it was pretty cool.
Perlman.
Perlman.
Just abbreviating the man's name like it's not important. Ron Perl. That sounds like a Will Ferrell character, like an Anchorman dude. Ron Perl.
Ron Perl.
Yeah, man, I'm excited because Punisher's gonna have his own show eventually, and it's gonna be dark and messed up and gritty, but which is gonna be awesome.
Which is right up your alley.
Back to Jessica Jones. Like, I finished the first season, and I really enjoyed it. I was kind of glued to it. I thought it was well done. It was very dark. It started off like cartoony and playful, and then it got like darker as the show progressed, which is cool. And Marvel, they're smart, man. DC is still like on that kiddie crap, and Marvel's like, nope, we're doing adult content.
Right.
And it's hitting. It's hitting. We're not in the 80s anymore, DC.
We're not looking at cartoon cheesiness. Let's put that away,
Yeah.
And also, it's I like it stylized, the way that it's shot and everything like that, and it's kind of just like Daredevil. It's the same feel. They both
intro's cool.
Yeah, I like the intro too. It's kind of like a comic book kind of intro. The music, I like the soundtrack to it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Dude, Go ahead.
I give it a huge recommendation. IMDb rates it at 8.6 total, and I recommend anybody to check it out right now. It's on Netflix, original series, so thumbs up to them.
Yeah, it's 2 thumbs up for me too. I give it, if a letter grade, I'll give the series
A-. That's me.
I give it a B+. That's me though. B+. I was gonna say something. Oh, dude, did you miss somebody like in that series? Did you catch who was in that series? Because I'm surprised when you did your review, you didn't mention her. I don't know if like you recognized her, but when I saw it, I recognized her right away. She looks the same. Someone like that's from a real big movie, like classic movie, Matrix.
Oh,
Trinity.
Oh yeah,
Trinity.
yeah.
Dude. Trinity's the lawyer chick.
I'm an idiot.
I saw her, Carrie Ann Moss, dude. I was like, oh, look at Trinity. Yeah. Dude, how about Jessica Jones's homegirl, the blonde Pam?
Oh yeah, she's nice.
Whoa.
Too.
Good looking.
She is. She's helpless though, man. She's helpless.
Yeah.
She's like that damsel in distress that she's got to keep saving. She tries. She tries.
Krav Maga. Yeah. Bro, you know who was a cool character? I forgot his name. Damn it, but do I even talk about this?
Nah,
like,
I mean, we're getting on spoiler a little bit. Well, you can say.
All right, I'm not gonna go there.
There's a good character in the show. His name's Will Travail, and he plays a police officer that's in the mix, and he's gonna be a cool character, and they're gonna probably extend him to the next series.
Yeah, I wish I could kind of talk about the comic character, but I guess we kind of spoiled something.
Yeah.
In a way, but he was interesting.
Well, hey, you know what? If you want to talk about it and go into it, do you know, like the all right, we're gonna talk spoilers right now. So if you want to hear this, cut it off now because we're gonna talk spoilers at the end of the episode, starting now. So do you know who?
Dude, how about How about Power Man and Jessica Jones banging on that bed?
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? If anybody ever wondered, like, okay, we all have done this. Like, what would happen if a superhero has sex with a human or Superman and Wonder Woman got down where we all die, like where the world like explode. And like, you see superheroes getting busy.
Yeah.
And it was like, I've never seen that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that on screen. And it was kind of comical.
It was. Broke the bed.
She'll kill a regular guy.
Yeah, she will.
I was like, whoa, Power Man in the house. Laying it down.
Do you know, putting it down. Do you know who the IGN is? Like how that all factors in? Is that kind of like Weapon X? Kind of like the Weapon X program for Marvel or for the X-Men? Is that like for Marvel, the IGN thing, or do you know anything about that from the comic book? Yeah. And from Jessica Jones.
It's associated. Like Wolverine is like associated with this like nuke character. Like he's a part of some government program, and those pills are like adrenaline pills.
Yeah.
But the comic character has like cybernetic implants. So like he's part cyborg. He's also like on steroids pretty much. And he's absolutely psychotic. Like Wolverine actually tortured him at one point, like way in the past. He like carved an American flag on his face with his claws. And he like made the guy snap. And like his name is Nuke.
I think the guy already snapped.
Yeah, he's a wild dude, man. When he killed that black detective out of the blue,
shot him and lit on fire.
He got me with that one, dude. I didn't see that coming. He was like, bam. That was brutal.
Yeah, that was.
Cat's driving me crazy. What else? Okay, spoilers. Anything else you want to talk about as far as things that happen?
Oh, dude, the way Kilgrave kills people is like kind of nuts.
Brutal.
It's like, oh, you're not listening to me? Cut your own ears off, or you can't blink until she comes back, and those two
stand there forever.
Yeah.
And then the kid's like, oh. Yeah, it's crazy,
show him
dude.
Later, he's like pissing himself because he's not moving. Like stand there and face the wall forever. And he doesn't move, and then like his dad, like he makes that dude chop his dad's arms off, and then go and try to like put the like arms in the blender and stuff. It's like
Syncrator thing.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah. Mother, stab yourself for every year that you abandoned me.
Yeah.
And she's like,
messed up.
Yeah, he's wild, man. He is like. Just like a sociopath, like completely. The worst person you would want having that kind of power.
Exactly.
Dude, it was like really dark that I'm surprised they touched on. Like, this dude is he makes Bill Cosby look like a choir boy. like because they kind of touched on that. Like they actually used the word rape.
Right.
Like, and it's true. If he controls people, he's controlling these women to like have sex with them and do stuff, and it's rape.
It is. Yeah.
Like. Bill Cosby probably watched the show and was like, damn it, I wish I had killed. It's way easier than these pills.
You went there.
I'm sorry. That's not proven. Allegedly. They allegedly used these pills. It's not proven. I'm sorry. That was bad. But the similarities are uncanny.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe Bill Cosby. Maybe Bill Cosby is Kilgrave.
Oh my
Maybe he's
God,
taking those adrenaline pills.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It was a bad joke. I'm sorry. You helped me out with that one.
Don't be pushing this on me. This is on you.
You just called Cosby Kilgrave.
All right. On that note, let's wrap it up.
All right. So
highly recommend Jessica Jones to anyone that's listening. And I guess the verdict is out on the Batman vs Superman. If it's going to be cheesy or if it's going to be fantastic. We'll find out what that is. Coming up, and anybody that's listening, Star Wars, 2 weeks, 1 week. I got tickets on the 20th. Go see an IMAX. So we'll give you guys a review of that pretty soon. I got this new show that I'm watching. It's called The Red Road. I'll be putting up a solo review on it. It's a Sundance original TV show. So listen up for that, guys. And that's about it. We are on Facebook. We regularly post reviews. And like we said last episode, it's kind of cool for us to do a short film review. So if you have a short film you want to send over to us, you can either hit us up by email, newbreedfilmreviews2014@gmail.com, or just hit us up through Facebook. It's a lot easier. It kind of dings us faster that way. So we'd love to do that. So any parting words, Dave?
No, just thank you for the plays and the subscriptions, following us. Like Bryce said, if you have any feedback, you can email us, contact us on our pages, and that's it, man. I guess we'll be back with episode 70, whatever that is. More bad Cosby jokes.
Adios.
All right, later.